People, it's weird, people. I just want to start out the video to say that because the things I'm going to talk about, it's just weird, the kind of dudes on YouTube. None of it makes any sense. I mean, I see guys that are clearly single that would definitely be losers in high school or whatever school, but they can make millions of views, thousands of views, and I'm like, and I'm going to talk about two of them, even though there are several of them on this video. And the first thing is the person I'm talking about, I think his name is John something. I don't know, it's whatever, John something. And it has to do with a video I saw for his review of the TV show Echo. And I wasn't started out, you know, what I was expecting from it. And honestly, I'm going to let you know right now, I have not seen the show. But I don't have to see the show to understand why this John guy is single. I don't need to see the show to know he's a loser in the real world. And this is not about John. This is all about YouTube. And I'll explain right now. So I'm going to start out just saying, you know, people, YouTube is really odd to me. It's like a bunch of grown-ass dude praising a kid movie or angry about kids movie. Especially I don't know if you call it network, but a kid network like Disney. You know, it would never make any sense. But the kind of people, like I said, I've seen on YouTube that when they give me a negative comment or something and I click their channel to go block them and you see what they look like, makes you wonder, is that's really, it's all on YouTube. But, you know, and I will say is, you know, one thing is my block list is back, and I'll say this real quickly and then I'll get on to the point. And, my reading ability is so high where I've been on YouTube enough where I learned something that is very, just a pattern that I just noticed in the real world where I don't need to see your face to know if you're a failure in life by your comment. So anytime I get someone trying to be negative comment or say, oh, you need a stretcher jacket or whatever on, or something like, oh, you're an idiot. I talked about before, people who have their life together and they're normal don't really feel like typing anything unless it sounds intelligent. That's something that I just thought of, not just thought of, I'm saying just something that I just would never want to write, waste my time typing something that just meaningless. I would never want to waste my time with it. There's certain things I would never want to waste my time with, and that's like arguing over kid movies. And, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what is odd and not normal real quick, and then I'll go over what I think of the show Echo without seeing it, and I will eventually get to the point of seeing it. I'll explain why I haven't seen it. But I want to say this real quickly is, seeing grown-ass dudes argue over kid movies, mostly Disney, that's what YouTube is constantly Disney. It makes me imagine, I want to see how a normal person looks at Disney movies, even, how they see Disney. Take away all the Disney Marvel, where all the, Disney movies besides that, Disney Marvel is a movie that had more punching and shooting than any other Disney movie. I don't really remember any time someone gets punched or really any time someone uses guns in a Disney movie besides Disney Marvel. So you take away that and let's say there's no Disney Marvel, and imagine there are grown-ass dudes shocked that Disney is not being dark enough or more violent enough. I'm trying to imagine someone having the conversation they have now and being upset, like Disney Marvel didn't exist, and they're upset that Disney tricked them for not being rated R or violent. Because ever since Disney Marvel, since they showed a little bit of punching or shooting or someone kind of getting stabbed in the back, sometimes you see the knife coming out, they're thinking, yeah, these are adult movies. No, they're for kids. That's how a normal person still sees Disney. So this is why these guys are single, because you cannot go up to a normal person that has their life together, talking to them, upset about a kid network. And I want to explain this one more thing, because I feel odd on YouTube. That's why I said this is my last year, but I just want to talk about movies. That is my thing, but I feel like I'm in this odd table of losers. You know, that's what YouTube is, a bunch of single dudes. And I just feel odd, like I'm in some kind of loser, you know, what's that thing when I was at this one job? Lions, I call them like a loser alliance, where all these supervisors, they were assholes, but the one thing they had in common is they were all single, and they were all like, you know, had this alliance with each other. We couldn't tell on anyone. It was like years ago when I was working like a warehouse, factory, and people laugh. I says, oh my gosh, I just realized I am in some loser alliance, a group of losers. And but it's just odd to me, like just all Disney just reminds me of, you know, when I was a bigger YouTuber, you know, and I was like getting like, you know, I already talked about the people who talk about killing themselves, but it really is like when I was like, it's like what I'm surrounded by is when I was getting like view responses from people that wanting to F unicorns. They called themselves furries, but I don't like whatever. But I was like getting these view responses, and then I started checking their comment section. And I saw every one of their comments had like little like unicorns or some kind of shit. I'm like, it was weird because when you click these people's channel to look at their videos, what they watch, what they do is they do videos talking about, and like they're doing videos about me, like I need to get my life together, and it's like odd to see people who want to fuck unicorns tell you that you need to get your life together, or try to tell you about what you should do with your life and what you should like and what you shouldn't like. And that is what I still see the guys on this video, or on these videos are. They're just like, they're no different. You know, so that's, you know, so I mean, I'll just say it like this, you know, so, you know, I have not had Disney Plus in a while because it's kind of one of those things like I have Max and that was supposed to be canceled. I had my girl cancel it, but she didn't cancel it because I realized it's still on. And, you know, we have Max and then we get rid of it and we'll have this or that. You know, most of the time we share something, but certain things that, you know, people in my family take off, and sometimes we'll put it on so we can watch it because they just got bored and there was nothing new coming on. And I just think about getting Disney to see this movie called Echo, or TV show called Echo. And, you know, from the trailer seems, you know, interesting. And, you know, hearing John talk about it, saying, you know, I remember in his video, it starts out for his reviews, I'm like, man, Disney promised you this and this and that. And let me tell you what, and he was talking about, you know, first I didn't have hope about this show, you know, and I'm like, it's kind of odd to be a grown-ass dude knowing about a Disney show months or even years before it comes out. Just kind of like, and I can kind of give you the credibility that it's your job to, you know, give out this pointless content to people. That me, when I heard about GTA 5, you know, when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh yeah, so I think it was come out this year, even though I did a video that says they're going to make it 2025. I said that, but I already deleted that video. You know, I just feel like I wonder if people are going to be pissed about that. Just waste your time giving you a pointless trailer of a game supposed to come out next year, and they're still going to back it up. I tell you, that they're gonna back it up even more. I already know they're gonna do that. But no, you just hear people excited and they're trying to find the Easter eggs in some pointless ass trailer from YouTube. But anyways, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is I don't care. I don't think about GTA 5. Are we on 5 or 10? I don't know anymore. Is it 6? 6, I don't know what it is. But yeah, it's like too far for me to care. But anyways, but the point is, so, you know, so he was just rambling on about things he's disappointed at. And me, logically, how I thought is, I was just thinking about Disney. I don't remember what the word was, but what are you doing to yourself? Why are you trying so hard to be, like, you know, it just feels like, why are you trying to be accepted by certain things? You know, it's just like it's like someone trying too hard. That's why when I saw that trailer, I was thinking, you're trying to make it seem like you're doing like The Raid or The Raid 2 or something from that trailer. And I'm thinking, what are you doing to yourself? You know, that's what I thought from seeing that trailer. I was just thinking, why are you doing this? That's what I was like, you're just ruining your brand, kind of, you know. But, you know, that's what I thought, you know. I just, you know, and I didn't think anything else of it. It's just, I was like, I'll probably check it out to see certain things. But, you know, and he was upset that it wasn't as violent as, you know, he thought it was. But me, a normal person, say, this is Disney. I wasn't expecting it to be violent. You should know that by now. You're one of those idiots talking about Black Widow's gonna be rated R. This is gonna be rated R. I'm expecting Blade to be PG-13. If they even do the movie, I heard they haven't started yet. I don't know, but I'm just like, it's for kids, people. You know, and I still haven't seen it, and I kind of have lost interest when I learned it's less action, but that's like every TV show to me. Every time you hear about these grown-ass dudes talking about some TV show saying it sucked or it's good, it's always bullshit. And shit, man. And do I have my... Yeah, I got it. Okay. I'm not set up for the other guy, but I'll still do it. And it's always bullshit. I remember seeing like the one thing, She-Hulk. You always see these thumbnails for like a TV show and of an episode like, oh my gosh, this episode's awful. And then the next week they'll have another one, oh my gosh, this episode's awful. Why are you watching it then? It's just, and these people are like making like less than 100 views and shit. I know, it's just, it's just weird to me, people. That's all I want to talk about. It's just, that's what I'm like, wow. But I don't really know what to say about that, and, what else, what else was he saying? But people, the main point is, I want to make sure it's clear, it's just being a grown-ass dope, being upset that Disney wasn't violent, or something. I will never understand, or people. I would say, and something about I guess he was upset because it didn't concentrate on Indians or something like that. And my thing is, or so whatever kind of culture, whatever he said. And I didn't finish this video, but it was just like, people. I have never seen a Disney Marvel movie that actually made any freaking sense. I didn't mean to say Disney Marvel movie. I meant to say a Disney movie. They're just for kids. I've never seen, like I said, I've never called a Disney Marvel epic, awesome, amazing, but I want to stick on Disney Marvel. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just saying this. I've never seen a Disney. I haven't thought about it, but I don't think I have a Disney Marvel movie in my top 50 favorite movies. I do love a Goofy movie. But I don't know. I think that'd be the closest, but it's just because I was growing up from the TV show and then seeing how Max was not liking his dad. Boy, I was just feeling that. I was just feeling that sadness, for a Goofy movie, and won't be appreciated from my kids when they watch it because they didn't watch the TV show growing up. But I have never had a Disney Marvel movie in my top 50 favorite movies. It's weird to me, people. It's grown ass dudes, single dudes. And the thing is, and the last thing is, it's just being a guy that does like a single dude. It kind of goes a combination of people who talk about killing themselves, living in their parents' house, not doing shit with their life, but want to tell you what to do and want to screw unicorns and all that. But just like, look at these people. It's kind of like a fat person sitting on the couch, yelling at the screen of playing the football game, complaining about a football game, about a player, saying he needs to do this and he needs to do that. It's like I said, maybe that because I'm like that, where I have never got into, getting angry, staring at a screen, saying that this football player sucks when I couldn't do what he does. It just made my think too logical, but it's just whatever, But I think the thing is just about being upset, and TV shows, people, I really want to get into certain things about, I have not watched Daredevil or Hawkeye, whatever the hell it was, God the things. I have never watched those. I have only ones I watched out of them all was The Punisher. And I think I fast forward through, I did some fast forwarding through certain fillers, because I can always tell there's always fillers. There's always an episode that has a huge filler in it. And I remember Punisher had that one where he's had him tied up and they were like, he was interrogating him. I didn't watch any of that episode. I knew that was the filler. I can always pick on to it when there's a filler or something. But I try to give them a chance, but they suck, So, this one, it's just whatever. And I understand how Disney is putting rated R stuff in their, plus and stuff. And I understand that because they gave Fox, what is it, like $40 billion or $50 billion? They need to do whatever they can with that money because they're not, I don't know if they're getting it back or not because maybe they get it back in the toys, the pillows and all that. Maybe they can easily get it back. I don't know. I don't really, I know it's more, I don't know how much they, get from those kind of things. But yeah, whatever they can do to get their money back. Yeah, to put Logan on there, which sucked, but people hang around color think is good. But anyway, so this is the next thing I'm going to get into. Let me get into YouTube. I didn't have this set up. It's just, I let my kid have one collectible. I bought it because it was on clearance for like $20. It was like the Leonardo Ninja Turtle, and it was one of those big collectible things that grown-ass dude on YouTube's have them in the back of them, but I only got one. And I was trying to explain to them, people leave them in there, otherwise it just doesn't seem cool. And I was trying to explain it in a cooler way, as in, it's cool to have one toy that you had when you were a kid and you never played with, and you get to have it when you're older where it's not broken. I wasn't trying to give them like, oh, if you sell this many years later, you can become rich. No, I don't get into that kind of crap. I don't even do that like get crap. I just told them, oh, just have one toy that you just always kept in a box and you can remember this toy when you're older. And I called it collectible. That's all it's for. And I was trying to explain to them how there's people that have it, but I wasn't trying to show them that. I was trying to show like somebody leaving their thing in a package. And I went to a guy that I know is an idiot called 3C Films, and I was showing him, see how he kept that in a package. And I noticed the first one I saw is he has what I had. I only have one, and he has the one I have. It's Chucky, and I know how he got it and where he got it from, and it costs $100. And I have it. Yes, I know exactly. Yeah. So and he has it still in the package. I figured it won't look right outside the package, but whatever. It's got it. Came out last year. The only time it's ever came out was last year. I don't know if it's hard to get. I'm pretty sure it's not. But anyways, let me get to 3C Films. Like I said, I didn't have this set up, but. And then I said, let me see this idiot best movie of the year because of his dumb video. I did a video about this guy. He responded to me. He says, maybe my channel's not for you. And that was when I was a bigger YouTuber, so he felt like he needed to respond. But I'm not laughing at that, but I don't know why I was laughing. But then I said, and I was like mocking him because he was like, oh man, I didn't like Terminator Dark Fate, man. I wish it was, I took my girl to see Terminator 2 instead. I was like, nobody wants to watch that. I've already been through all that crap. And Terminator 1 is better than Terminator 2. So holding Terminator 2 on some big prize is very dumb. But the point is, he was trying to talk crap about Terminator Dark Fate. But a month later, he did this video reaction to this Wall-E something with Nicolas Cage. Talking about, oh my gosh, that's amazing, man. I can't wait to see this movie, man. It's amazing. And I'm like, that's the kind of shit that, just like I said, I remember when people attack and then I see how they act later. And I said, people, this is not normal. That's what YouTube is. It's just guys trying to talk like kids. I know it's to get kids because those are the big YouTubers who get traction from kids and stuff. I understand the million views kind of like Beast or something. I don't watch this. I don't know anyone that watches his thing, but I'm pretty sure it's kids content and it's cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, my kids watch certain rich guys and they put a whole bunch of balls, little play balls in their house and they jump in it. Or run over a watermelon or something, it's just, I kind of push him more away from that, where I'm trying to give him into real world stuff because I don't want him to end up like these people thinking this is how normal people act, so I have been doing that. So I decided, let's see this guy's best movies of the year. And let me find it real quick. And let me tell you this. I wanted to do a video and do a reaction while watching it, but I was bored, so I hit play already. And I thought, you know what, I gotta do a video about this. I gotta do a video about this because really I just want to do the video about his number one. The part of me wants to say go ahead and just here it goes. Okay, ranking the best comic book. Crap, wrong one. Like I said, I didn't have this ready for him. Ranking the best comic book. But the main thing is why I always knew he was an idiot. The way he tagged Terminator Dark Fate, and he was praising that Nicolas Cage movie like it was something amazing. Okay, best and worst from movies. Okay.
Another year has gone by,
and the thing is, people, I'm gonna be really honest with you, man. It's just he looks like a guy that be pushed around in PE, not just the kind of guy that people mock in PE. Not because he's fat. Okay, because he's fat. But he has this fat, chubby kind of push around look. Where just kind of like, wow, can you please shut up? Like he starts to be like, yeah, listen guys. And I'm like, can you shut the F up if I knock you out, dude? You're fat. Shut up. No, but he just has that kind of like, not. I'm saying these like people who you won't be really paying attention to in high school, they get to be paid attention to on YouTube. But from what I've seen on YouTube, it's like, but like who? What kind of people are watching me? Because that's what I get on YouTube. And I'm like, that's why I'm kind of done with YouTube after this year. It just kind of feels weird to me. But it's just kind of like, this is not a guy that I would be taking advice for movies, and especially when he made best movies of the year. So 10th place, I don't know what the hell that is. I'm gonna go on. Okay, Mission Impossible being in 9th place. I think that was in my 5th place or something in my best movies of the year. I can't remember my thing. I did a video, but the video's gone. But no, that would be totally wrong. That would be totally wrong. 9th place, no. You're putting too many movies ahead of it that are definitely not rewatchable. And like I said, YouTube, they keep doing best movie of the year. And they're picking movies that no one likes in the real world. These are movies that are not rewatchable, movies that you cannot show to other people. You'll be watching these movies alone if you want to watch them, or I don't know who will be watching these with you. So Mission Impossible, people would watch that. And his 8th place movie, I have no clue what the hell this is. Oh, this is that Saw shit? People, come on. People, don't have to explain you saw whatever it was, X. I think it's called X is not better than Mission Impossible. Do I really need to explain that to you? He put that in 8th place and Mission Impossible 9th place. That's what I'm talking about, people. It's just, no, people. No. I was going to have his voice show on playing, but I figure it's unnecessary. I'm just going to, get through this. But that's what I'm talking about. That's like, it's not as bad. Like the Terminator Dark Fate thing, of him attacking and praising that Nicolas Cage straight to DVD shit. That's worse, but I mean, I don't know, people. I mean, he's fitting the loser style that you'll see in high school where he'll be pushed around PE. Not by me, because I'm not that kind of person. I actually try to, be, kind and friendly, associate with people like that. But I can clearly tell not someone that I would want around me, hanging out with me, because they're only slowing me down when it comes to getting with girls, because he's fat. No, but the idiot with logic with him too. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy 7. Oh my gosh, I just hit me because it keeps hitting me. He put Mission Impossible because at first for you put in 7th place, I guess if you're an idiot that like that dumb movie without any content, I already been through that in some of my videos on this channel. But just knowing the fact that you put that in front of Mission Impossible, it's just like you're in some childish shit, dude. There's no way. No way. Let's keep going. No. So, I mean, normally I would have been fine because I'd be like, okay, if you like that movie, whatever, you're in kid shit, but whatever. I mean, but the movie suck. I mean, but I'd be fine if you like it. You like cute little things. Finding Dory when she's baby Dory. Baby Dory. She's so cute. She's so hard to film because her eyes are so big. If you're one of those people, But you have already just ruined your credibility when you put that in front of Mission Impossible. But I'm gonna try to be off of Mission Impossible. Talk to me. I didn't know that was coming actually. After I finished that last sentence, I kind of remember he did have that in there. Shit. What is worse? Talk to me. I would rather watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really did not like Guardians of the Galaxy. That was just, you don't really need to think the Guardians of the Galaxy. But talk to me with some shit that they want to praise because it's another YouTuber. No one's going to talk about that movie. I said I'll never hear about that movie again until it comes best movie of the year and some idiot on YouTube will bring it up. Okay, Oppenheimer. What is this? 5th place. Okay, I have talked to my girl's family who was suggesting some movies, and I said, I don't know how Oppenheimer came up, but my girl's family on her side is a one-race group, and they said they kind of seen Oppenheimer, they couldn't finish it, and it's not a movie that they care to see again. And because I don't know anyone else that would watch that crap, but I did meet someone in my family that did watch that movie, and they told me to see the movie, right? And we had this conversation actually yesterday because I put in Face Off for them, and I didn't know they'd seen Oppenheimer or something, and I said, so what was better, this or Oppenheimer? And he said Oppenheimer took him 5 days to watch. Because I thought he was an idiot. So I thought he went to theaters to see when he said he saw Oppenheimer. He said no, it took him 5 days to watch Oppenheimer because he was falling asleep on it, blah blah blah. But he said the line, we never want to see it again. And I said, you see the difference? Because he's a person that I didn't realize in my family that has not seen or heard of a lot of my movies because they're not into movies, but they enjoy movies I pick. Is why they come here to see movies in my theater room or something, blah blah. They just want, instead of go to theaters, they come to my place because blah blah. And and I say the difference. I'll try to explain to him. Y'all don't know about movies. He was trying to tell me. He was the one that talking about when I talked about Aquaman, where I didn't like the CGI, and I said, so what CGI do you like in the movie? He's like, well, I don't know many movies. So he was that person. And by saying no difference between me and you, the logic of movies is it took you 5 days to watch Oppenheimer. I would never see that movie. That's the difference. Why would you force yourself to sit through something? It's just like me. With me, I said the difference is the main difference I want to explain is took you 5 days to watch that movie. I would never see that movie. And I remember it's supposed to be guys who really want you to go see Oppenheimer because they were upset that it felt like a feminist Barbie movie. They call it feminist movie. I don't use words like that, but I'm saying that's what they're calling it. Barbie should be shouldn't be making more than Oppenheimer. I was saying both movies are going to suck. That's why I go to theaters to see any of them. But I did fast forward through Barbie on free online, and yes, Barbie sucked. But I would never watch Oppenheimer. Never watch that movie. But yeah, and that's it. That's all I heard people even watching that crap. No one else as I can think of would ever watch that crap, ever. Let's go. I'll never hear about this movie again. Oh, unless they're going to be nominated for the Oscars. Because the Oscars, like I said, I brought that up. I don't pay attention to what's nominated in Oscars anymore. John Wick, they're all the same. If you ask me what is the better John Wick, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I just I would say I like the club shoot scene with John Wick and John Wick 1. I like the museum shootout in John Wick 2. There's no story. There's nothing I can say, man, I really love how they developed this character to become. And I was like, no, there's nothing like that coming out of my mouth. I was just saying, I like the underground shootout in John Wick 2. I can't remember any other John Wicks from any other fight scenes. I think they just got exhausting. The bulletproof guys, I like it when he fights the people from the raid too, but it's just, I can't tell you about story here. So John Wick has never been my best movies of the year. I would say they always hit the okay. I said I'll have an okay list. It's just no one's talking about John Wick. This is a single life logic here. I haven't been through his worst movie of the year. Because this movie is in third place. I don't know what it's called about that wrestler guy. I only heard it by someone says, my friend said this one movie's best movie of the year. And I said, he has no friends with color, right? He said, yep. And I was like, yeah, I have not seen the movie. I don't watch true stories in theaters anymore, or based on true stories, basically, if that is. But yeah, and that was it. I have not, thought of that movie at all, and I probably will never see it. It's not something that I need to see. But maybe it's on Netflix. I'll try to give it a chance. There's other movies like Elvis. I try to give it a chance, but I knew from the trailer, Tom Hanks did not need to be in that movie, and I heard from YouTubers said Tom Hanks did not need to be in that movie. You understand how these reviewers felt like they needed to talk about this movie called The Sounds of Freedom as in giving it good reviews, but no one's bringing that up in their best movies of the year. That's why I said, people, it's just people feel like they need to praise a movie. Because I knew this movie is going to be trash. Who would bring that up in best movie of the year or hate channels? Godzilla, yeah, that movie's crap. I'm moving on. I don't care and talk about that. I'm pretty sure that review is on this channel. I think so. No, probably not in this channel. It's probably my other channel. But I'm not talking about no Godzilla. And then the thing is I want to get into is his best movie of the year, people, is a kid's movie. He's a child to me. Turn Darkface saw, but the one where Nicolas Cage fight these stuffed animals. It's awesome, man. Watch his reaction to one of the clips of that video. And I was playing. YouTube is just childish shit. I talked about that when the Trump is an idiot. It feels like you're in a childish conversation. That's why I'm laid back with this stuff, people. I haven't got to his worst movies yet. Let's just do that and get this over with. And let's just go. Okay, worst movies of the year. 10th place. Looks familiar. Oh, is this that Winnie the Pooh crap? It's on Max or Peacock. I started fast forward through that. I forgot I got Peacock. And no, this is, I don't know, what the hell, Plane. Plane. No, Plane is, it's corny, but no, it's better than certain things that you had in that list. I can't remember, but I would rather watch Plane. Wait, did you put Megan? Wait, is this, these are movies that are mostly surprising you. Oh, okay. Okay, this is not your worst movies of the year. Let me go ahead and fast forward through this shit. I got an ad. But really, that's all I gotta say. But let me make sure it's clear. I don't think Plane's a good movie. It's better than certain movies he had in the best movies of the year. But yeah, let me get up past most surprising. Wait, most surprising, he has Saw in there. I thought he was trying to say Saw. Wait, I'm confused. Third place is most surprising? Is he bringing him? No, because he's bringing him back again. And first place is Godzilla. Okay, let's get to the worst movie of the year. Okay, I don't know. Haunted Museum, whatever it's called, I did watch that on Disney Plus. That was bad. It wasn't bad, but I was just bored and I had to fast forward. He put Aquaman in 10th place. Aquaman to me was a family fun movie. I enjoy Aquaman. I explained that, cut my videos on this channel. Haunted Mansion, I would say, yeah, I was not. Or Haunted House, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I was not happy with that. But I knew not to go to theaters, but yeah. He's showing a horror movie that I stopped seeing horror movies about ghosts that come out and go boo and then go away. That's what horror movies have turned into because they're being praised. Okay, Cocaine Bear. That's, like I said, that's a one race group movie that they like movies about cussing, doing drugs, screwing. Ever since Super Bad and crap and waiting. You like Mario Brothers? I mean, if you don't like it, it's fine. I thought it was okay. Oh, Guilty Pleasure. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought we were getting worst movie of the year. So Guilty Pleasure. So what was he calling? I'm sorry. I really want to be done with this dude. Dude, just get your worst movie of the year. Yeah. Guilty Pleasure. You don't know. Friday Nights at Freddy's, whatever it's called. That should be your worst movies of the year. Okay. Okay. Are we in worst movies of the year? Okay. Quantum. So I guess Ant-Man. I mean, whatever it's called. Not Ant-Man. Aquaman. He had that Guilty Pleasure. Yeah, it was fine. Ant-Man should be in Guilty Pleasure too. It was fine. But I do agree that Aquaman is better than Ant-Man. It's just that Ant-Man had better villains. I did watch that crap. Like I said, I don't see these movies about cussing and doing drugs and blah, blah, blah. The dog movie, when he wants to bite him in the dick, he put that in 8th place. Yeah, I mean, it sucked, but yeah, so I agree with that. That's that Winnie the Pooh thing. I don't know. I got 10 minutes. I wasn't bored. I just I wanted to do other things. And it probably had kids around and stuff, so Robo Moon, whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't really put Netflix movies in my worst or best movies of the year. I mean, usually, I keep it in theaters kind of stuff. Things I can fast forward through, I don't really, Robo Moon I didn't fully watch. I kind of fast forward through. Insidious. I didn't know anything about this Insidious. I need to look it up so I can fast forward through it. I didn't know about this Insidious at all. I'm very confused right now. I did not know about Insidious. So let's get to third place. What is third place? Exorcist, I fast forward through that maybe on a free. No, that popped up on Peacock or something, and I fast forward through it. Exorcist is kind of a one race group kind of a thing. I would think Indiana Jones is better than Exorcist, and but like I said, I'm not really an Indiana Jones fan. And I kept saying out of all the Indiana Jones, only the first one's good. I actually screwed up. Only the second one's good. Yeah, I thought the first one was where he's with his dad, but that is the second one. So I've been always saying that line wrong, where I say I don't get too much in talking about, oh, Indiana Jones is sucking. And I was like, only the second Indiana Jones movie is good. The rest of them are just, maybe he didn't see probably one of the worst movies I've seen of the year. I know is I fast forward through it on one of those websites. The Meg 2. So he put Expendables in the worst movie of the year. I was like, maybe you didn't see that dumb movie, or maybe you probably put the best movie of the year and I missed it in Meg 2. But no, but it was I gotta go. But the thing is, I want to get into is people. His best movie of the year is a kid cartoon. It's just people. It's just his channel is not for me because I'm not a loser. All right, peace.